what makes you successful. It's not all about natural talent or even how smart you are. It's about your birthday. Crazy, right? So it's the mid-1980s, and this psychologist named Roger Barnsley and his wife are at a hockey game. Honey, look at those players' birthdays. What about them? Do you notice anything about them? Like, anything at all? They're all born in the late 60s. Yeah, but look closer. They're all born so early in the year. And she was right. Most of the players were born in January or February. But why was this? So imagine you're a scout for a pro hockey team. You choose the strongest, fastest, best players, right? Makes sense, but you're dealing with kids. Their age plays a huge difference. It's like comparing apples to slightly bigger apples. So these scouts are actually picking the oldest children instead of the most skilled. Since the cutoff date is January 1st, a 10-year-old born January 2nd could be playing with a 9-year-old born December 31st. Almost a year difference. 1 year is massive when you're that young. So all these January kids are so much stronger and coordinated than the others because they had more time to develop. It's the same story with school. Think about it. When you're sorting kids into gifted programs, what are you looking for? We pick the kids who are learning the fastest, but here's the catch. Older kids naturally learn faster than their younger classmates. That's just how brains develop. So because of that, they are also way more likely to get picked. They're not necessarily more gifted, they're just older. They've had more time to develop, giving them a head start, just like those January hockey players. Now, those younger kids are underrepresented by a whopping 11.6% in college system. That's a big deal. But wait, you see some hockey pros born in December, right? And tons of people with late birthdays graduate college and become wildly successful. So is everything we just said wrong? Well, no, not exactly. Sure, there are always outliers, those special cases that defy the odds, but just because those exceptions exist doesn't mean that everyone has the same shot. Imagine shooting darts and your opponent is twice as close to the dartboard. It's like that. You can still win, but you need to be extra talented, extra determined to overcome that built-in disadvantage. So, are we stuck in this unfair system? Is there anything we can do? Malcolm Gladwell, the brilliant mind who wrote the book Outliers, he's got an idea. He says, why don't we just split them up by month, like multiple hockey leagues or classes grouped by birth month? Sure, there will still be a tiny difference between someone born early and later in July, but it's nowhere near as huge as that year gap we have now. It levels the playing field just a bit. He also wants to stop gifted programs for young children, waiting until middle school or high school where that gap doesn't play a big role. Okay, it's not flawless. We're talking smaller classes and yeah, probably a lot more teachers, but it's a giant leap in the right direction. Miles better than we have now.